Here's our group going down on the slack sections. Hi, it's Exploring John. We're out with our Navy on the Antietam Creek. We're going to see what kind of adventures we have this time. Here's a look at part of our Navy. And here goes the first boat to launch.
If you want a video, this might be a good one to...
Yeah, she might fall out.
I'm gonna get some. You a nice play jacket. For your seat.
Hold on, guys, hold on. Get a little refreshed first. All right, ready?
And the first kayak's floating in the creek. Watch people getting in. See if everybody makes it in all right. We're going to try for this sluice down here. This was to bypass the rapids. And usually that's one of the funnest part of the trip. Mike's going ahead of us. Kind of been checking out the water flow. Couple scrapes, nothing bad. But that kind of was a redirect. Yeah, I'm hung up on a rock. I'm free. There's another rock. Alright, got off of that. Found another one. Get our nose turned around. Here's another rock. Alright, we got loose of that. Now, if Tom doesn't go over this ledge, we're going to meet up with him real quick. There we go. We hung on that one a little bit. I think we finally broke out. Look over at Ashby, see him coming down the rapids. Here's our group going down on the slack sections. The creek's basically just taking us on its own. We look over toward the bank. We're floating down at a pretty good clip. We're coming up on the next rapid here. And we know from past experience, we're going to go on the right. Got Aaron ahead of me. We're going to have to pick our way through the rocks. Oop. All right, we're off the rock. We're back into the current and we're floating away. Now we want to move out to the center so we don't hit this. We'll look back and watch everyone wreck. We're doing pretty good.
Dart. Bird. Open up. Hello. About to hit somebody. Sarah. Sarah. I'm down, Mom.
There we go. Pulled her off the rock. Alright, so now we're going to push off and head back down the creek. We're coming up on the next rapid. This is Rapid 3. The first one was at the spruce that we went through. Let's get away from that rock. So look at some of that ledge there. Look at some of that rock, that ledge. Whoa, just missed a good one there. Up, there's that sandbar on the right. Grab the front of their kayak as you go by. Okay, we made it through there. Some of the stuff in the creek. Some tree broke off and now we have to go around it. Looking pretty shallow over here. I can see the bottom. Really good. Looks like I see Burnside Bridge up ahead. The new one. Take a look as we get closer. Alright, we're coming up on the new Burnside Bridge. We'll be going through that and we'll pass the rope swing and then the little stone dam. Here we are at the bridge. We look up ahead, a lot of people are pulled over. They're at the rope swing, swinging out. They're enjoying the little beach there on the right. Maybe we can catch somebody swinging out. Get it on camera. There's somebody. There's another. Get all the tubers over there on the right. Alright, we'll catch someone swinging out. Alright. It's a great way to cool off in the creek.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, he's going. Regaining.
Not one of the greatest swing out and let goes, but he made it. So maybe a lot of you all have come down here on the creek, down to the rope swing and have swung out over the years. It is a lot of fun. One of the local attractions. Alright, here's someone in our group. They took a little break. And Sarah's got to swing out and jump in. There she goes.
Yay, Sarah.
Now here's the rock dam below the rope swing. We're taking that tongue on the left. See how far the dam's out of the water. Yeah, with the lower water, you get a little bit of choppiness in here. Got some shallow rocks. We're coming up on the historic Burnside Bridge. Well, we've been alternating arches that we've gone through. We've done the center, we've done the right. Now this time we have to go through the left side. We come up to the left arch. And we're grounding out. I don't know if we're going to make it. Well, there's a deeper channel here as we center ourselves. Look up. Hear a little bit of an echo in here. We're out the other side. See all the people through the arch. Some people swimming. Some of the people on our trip. We're coming up on the dam. You can hear it real loud. We're going to try and go over first and then get everyone else coming behind us. Here we go. Some water splashed in, not too bad. Alright, we're going to sit here and watch people come over the dam. Hopefully we can hang here in our spot for a while without getting washed downstream. We're going to have some tubers first. This is a great part of the trip. We have something different coming up. Two of the kayakers, Lynn and Aaron, Lynn in the red kayak, Aaron in the green, are going to come over the waterfall backwards at the same time. So here they are. If something's going to happen, we're going to catch it. Here they come. That looked like fun. All right, here comes the rest of our group. Ah, Tom's coming back down backwards if he doesn't go sideways. You can tell by the laughter, they're having fun. All right, here we go. There's another one of our kayakers. There comes Mike. The last one in our group. There, a couple tubers. Let's watch this too. Cool. Alright, we're coming into Molly's hole, and below that is the drain pipes that we usually check out. And we know at Molly's hole it's really shallow on the left, so we'll stay to the right. So here we are at Molly's hole. We'll come up here and check the drain pipe. Alright, we're over here at the culvert pipe. Wow, it's really out of the water now. We'll look up, see if we can see daylight through. It looked like I saw daylight. Now we'll go down and check the lower one. Not much water coming out compared to normal either. All right, we're coming up on the lower pipe. Look how far that's out of the creek. Splashing on the rocks, that looks neat. We'll go through, and I don't know if I get the camera high enough to see through it. Looking for daylight. All right, down we go. The next rapid's there in the curve. Coming down here, we want to miss some of the rocks, and the creek makes a hard right. You have to be careful because the current will push you to the left. Some of these rocks we barely see are out of the water now. All right, now we're fighting that current. Back out into the middle. Here's our next ledge. A lot steeper than it normally is, with the water being low. Seen a lot more rock. All right, another little rapid we're going through. We're staying to the right, away from that big rock. We're just going to try and push us against that wall too. Look at that weight. More rocks sticking up. Now we'll have a little smooth section for a while. All right, coming up on another rapid. It's just one of these pick your spots. We're staying to the right side, mainly because that's where we're at. Oh, we don't want to hit this over here. Uh-oh. Paddle away. We're going to be close. Just missed that. Look at this. Now we want to stay on the left side into the current, away from that sandbar. Here we are in the middle. Doing pretty good. Down through here, looks like we're just going to have to dodge a rock or two. A little choppy in here. Ah, I hit a rock there. Oh, and it flattens out for a while. All right, we're coming down to a snag here. As we look over on shore, we see a bench. Now, right after this tree, we have to be careful here. And if we don't want to get stuck, we're going to have to go to the extreme left. But it looks like our party's all over this sandbar here. Let's see if we can go through without getting stuck. Now it's a challenge. Yeah, look at it. You can see the bottom and hear it. Looks like we're stuck too. So we're just going to get out. All right, so we're just pulling our kayak along. Are we taking a break here? People are using this opportunity to dry out their kayaks a little bit, dumping out some of the water. And we got some tubers trying to float through. No, I don't think they're going to make it. Well, they might. They're going over that log. All right, we're taking a little break here on this little sandbar. This is actually a ford of the creek. It was used during the Civil War for the Union troops to go across the creek and attack the Confederate right flank. We're getting ready to continue on our trip. People are starting to move their kayaks back into the current. I'll have to drag ours over the sandbar here. It's the only place we have to portage a little bit.
How can I possibly step on poop?
A little bit of scooting forward to get into the current. Push off with the paddle and she's floating. We got a bunch of geese here on the side. I think they're checking us out more than we're checking them out. Now they're going to follow us down the creek. Alright, we're down to the spot where we can see the gazebo. That means that Goose Poop Island's just ahead, and that's our halfway point. Down in here we see all the rock out of the water there. We have to stay on the right side. But then we're dodging rocks on the right side too. Looking down the creek, see some tubers up ahead. We'll be coming upon them. Whoa, look at these rocks. Kind of thread our way through. We're coming up on Goose Poop Island. As we look at it, it's full of, looks like tubes, or maybe kayaks. Can't tell from back here, all green. That's our halfway point. All right, here we go. Goose Poop Island. We say it's all tubes. This is the halfway point. We're just going to pass by it today. Alright, it's going to be pick your spot. We see the dragon teeth sticking up in the middle of the creek. So we're just going to pick a spot here on the right and hope we can get through. Here's some people in our group going to try for it. Looks like they did pretty good. We're going to try the same thing. This section here I've been hung up before. Somebody went left and made it. Let's see if we can skip these rocks. I'm gonna miss that rock right there. Just missed it. These are the rocks we bounce off of when the water's up. The one's sticking out of the water now. Yeah, we're bouncing off a few. Oh, looks like some people are stuck up ahead.
Coming through. I can't steer.
Well, we got spun around there. Continue on. This is some of that shallows before Charmins Run. We knew this would be rough. We'll push somebody off the rock. We're down here in this section before Charmins Run where it gets really shallow. And we've been getting hung up on one rock after another. We're trying to make our way through. Alright, we're stuck here. We're going to have to get out and pull it over these rapids. Alright, we had a lot of trouble with that section. All the rock. This is kind of the rapids before Charmins Run. We'll get turned around here and head downstream. I can hear the rest of our party up ahead. That was really shallow through there. Well, it looks like a lot of people are standing. Is everybody stuck?
I just slipped. Right where you're at.
You mean that rock I just hit?
I hit it ever.
Alright, a lot of people got stuck here on this rock and they're dumping out some water out of the kayaks there on the side. And we'll take care of that and move down. Alright, we're going to have to go around the snag here. And people are yelling about rocks.
What?
Oh, there's that big rock. Look out, there's the big rock.
Uncle Billy, what? He ain't like mama.
And you notice as we go, it's not because we're paddling we're going this fast, it's the current taking us. Ooh, just missed a big one back there. Yeah, I did, thank you. There we go, thanks. Got stuck on a rock and got pushed off by Billy. There's Charmins Run, straight ahead. That's where we're putting in. Put in there and take a little break and stretch our legs. We're coming up to this rapid here, or sandbar. We're going to go to the right because the left just looks too shallow. You see everyone heading right. Like I said, trying to miss this wood. Whoa! Had to reach up and grab that one. People getting stuck out there. That's why we're staying to the right. Sometimes you need a hand to get out of the off the rocks. We got a little stuck on the rock back there. We broke free. Well, we didn't break free. We had to get out and pull about 25 feet. And then we're floating again. On down to the next pile of rocks. Well, we've had a great time today. It's been hot. It kind of clouded up and took the sun away, which actually has made it pretty nice. Temperature maybe low 90s by now, maybe upper 80s. We're having a great time. Alright, we're going to go more right here. I see a sandbar there, or a gravel bar on the left. Yeah, we made it through this little rapid. And we'll just float for a while. Got a tree up ahead we got to deal with. Looks like people are going through it. To the right looks very shallow. Now people are going down here and cutting right hard to stay out of the branches. Got a little rock there, but we're still floating. Just took our speed away. So around the tip of the tree. Then it looks like a clear shot for a while. Coming up on another rapid, and people are giving different opinions on where to go. Mike said go downstream. Well, he's right as anyone else. It's like a little ledge here across the creek. Saw Mike bounce, saw Aaron bounce. Yeah, we hit a couple rocks there. Now we're through.
Big rocks everywhere.
People are yelling big rocks everywhere. So it's just pick your spot and go. And we're going to go over this one. Oh, little bump. Looks like Aaron's stuck. All right, so here we are, stuck on a little rock here. We pushed two people off and now we're on it. Well, I put my foot out and couldn't reach the bottom. So now we're doing the old push off. We're trying to. Oh, we made it off of that rapid back there and hung a bunch of people up. Now as we look downstream, it looks like smooth sailing for a while. Part of the adventure out here on the Antietam Creek. Coming up on another tree that's fallen into the creek. Looks like we can get around on the left side. This is new. We hear a rapid up ahead. That very well could be the beginning of the end. And it sure is. That's the beginning of the end. So this rapid, a calm section, and then rock and roll. Right before we hit the Harpers Ferry Road Bridge, the Ironworks Bridge. Here's that rapid at the beginning of the end. Boy, it looks like I see kayaks all over the place in front of us, or tubes that are wiped out. So we're going to stay on the left side here at the beginning of the end. Creek's just going to take us. Here we go. The glare, we can't see much, we're just holding on. There's some rock, it's pushing us to the right. There's that may be the rock we've gotten hung up on in the past. Now it kind of slacked down. All right, we're coming up on the last rapid, rock and roll. Getting ready to go into it. See what happens to us this time. We're going to try and stay more left here, but we keep getting pushed to the right, so we'll see what happens. Yeah, we see some people on the bank there kind of watching. So far so good. You see the Ironworks Bridge beyond. Hello. A lot of glare there. Boom. Little rock we just bounced off of. Uh-oh, rock right in front of us. Slid off of that baby. Another rock we found. It's been missing for a while. Of course, we found it. And here's a big one we're going to bounce off of. Yep. Now we got the ledge coming up. Want to be straight for that. Here's the ledge at the end of rock and roll. Here's our takeout spot. Here's our group taking out. Getting ready to walk up the hill with their kayaks. Okay, here we are at our takeout spot. We had a great trip. Took us about 4 hours this time. The water was low. See you next time. That looked like fun.